All right, YouTube, are you ready for a super funny story? Not really. Okay, so I'm here. Yay! I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee for the American Idol bus tour auditions. We'll see how this goes. But funny story about the travel here. So I called my parents the day that I was deciding that I was actually going to do this. And I want to see if any of them, all billion of my parents, could come. And I asked my dad if he wanted to fly in spontaneously, even though he just went to Vegas Monday through Wednesday for the magic show or whatever that he always goes to. But I asked him if he wanted to come anyways, just to come and see me and have a trip with me and then drive back with me and see my kids and everything and my new house that they haven't seen yet. And so they decided that not only was my dad going to come, but my mom came too. So they hopped on a plane to come. Well, here we go. So besides me getting plowed by a freaking hailstorm today at the Greenville Mall, which was such crap, after that, my parents called me, and they were at the Santa Barbara airport, and which was where their original flight was supposed to come out of. And my dad calls me, and he says, "You're never going to believe this." I said, "What?" He goes, "Our flight was canceled, so they're rerouting us. I got to drive to Los Angeles, hop on a plane there." Okay, cool. So then my dad calls me probably an hour later and says, "You're seriously not going to believe this." And I said, "What?" He goes, "We're on our way. We're on the 405. They have the freeway completely shut down. They're evacuating vehicles because there's a bomb threat. Some kind of package left on the side of the 405. Oh my God, are you kidding me? So I'm thinking, that's two pretty big things. There's no way anything else could go wrong. So I pick up the phone. I call United Airlines. I try to get them to, reroute my parents, either go out of Orange County or Burbank or wherever. Like, oh my gosh. And there wasn't any flights. So they told me that they could get them in at 11:30 tomorrow morning. Auditions start at 8 o'clock. Like, kiss my butt. That's not happening. So finally, my dad calls and says, "Hey, we got around it. We went down to Panga Canyon," which is going, around your butt to get to your elbow. And they got to the 101 freeway, got to LAX, and paid some guy, security, whatevers, to get them through security fast. And he did, and they got in their plane. Cool. So then he calls me again, and he said, "Okay, we're on our plane. Everything's cool." Calls me from Chicago. "Our flight's been delayed, no big deal. It's just going to be, an extra 45 minutes. I said, "Okay, no big deal. That's fine." So I was going to leave a little bit later. So I have dinner with my kids, do all that, and then I leave. So he just calls me a few minutes ago to tell me that the crew didn't make it for the plane that was supposed to already have left, that their flight was delayed and they got hung up somewhere, and there was no pilot to fly the plane. You could tell I'm tired. Fly the plane. So then they waited, right? And then he calls me again, 2 seconds ago, and says, "So the plane has a mechanical problem. We're waiting on a freaking crew to get here for maintenance and to fix it." And he's like, "And it's some very important part." He's like, "So you go to sleep and we'll see you sometime in the morning." Oh my gosh. On my way here, I'm so shocked that there wasn't a landslide or a flat tire or hit a deer or some crap. But there were two interstate places where I had to be rerouted, and luckily I know people who are really good with the area and called them, and they fixed everything and told me how to get where I was going. So this is the beginning to this wonderful audition tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be anything at all, to be honest with you. I'm just having fun doing it because I said that I would if I ever lost my weight, and I did. My name's Christina Ray. I lost 95 pounds in a little less than 8 months. I would love to help you do the same thing. This is going to be a crazy experience because the last time I auditioned for American Idol, I was nearly 100 pounds heavier and totally just, bleh. I just didn't feel good about myself, and it probably showed. Before I ever even got 3 words out of my song, out of my mouth, the judge was like, "No, I'm good." And I'm pretty sure that they decided that the second that I had walked up. A lot of it's based on looks. When you look at the guidelines and the rules for the bus tour, it says, if we run out of time, we'll have producers walking the aisles looking for somebody based on their performance ability. I'm sorry. You can look at somebody and tell what their performance ability is? Oh, hell no. You can look at somebody and be like, hey, You look like you'd make good ratings on a TV show. That's another thing. Lots of people are under some kind of crazy facade that this is really about singing. A little bit of it is. A lot of it's about TV. A lot of it's about ratings. The last time I went, they took a guy that was wearing a firefighter outfit that had the hat on and the suspenders, no shirt, the boots, blah, blah. They took a chick that had a Dallas Cowboys cheerleading uniform on, and she was doing cartwheels and kicks and everything all over everybody and whatever. And they took some guy dressed up as a fairy that was prancing and dancing around in pirouettes. So, I mean, come on, people. It's about a TV show. So I'm going in there. I took a Christina Aguilera song, and no, I'm not going to go in there and try to sing Christina Aguilera. I'm not Christina Aguilera, and I'm not claiming to be Christina Aguilera. I'm Christina Ray. But I'm going to take a Christina Aguilera version of a song, and I'm going to change it into opera, because that's something that they're not going to expect from me. So I think that I want to be different. So the song, in case you're wondering, is Feel This Moment, the Pitbull and Christina Aguilera song. I'm not going to sing it on freaking YouTube. I'm sorry. I love you, but that feels so just conceited to me. I don't know why, but I love you, but I'm not going to do that. If you want to hear me do it, then you got to call me and beg me to do it, because I sure as crap ain't putting it on YouTube. Once again, my name's Christina Ray. I lost 95 pounds in a little less than 8 months. I would love to help you do the same thing. Please check back the next couple of days, because I'm going to be posting all these videos on my American Idol bus tour, experience, and see if it's any different than the last time. I would probably crap myself if they actually gave me a golden ticket tomorrow, but we'll see. Stay tuned.